Hello, clinic owners. This week, what I want to talk about is the concept of your front desk team, and is it as effective as it should be? Um, or do you have a feeling that your front desk is not performing as well as you want it to be? So, this is a common thing. The front desk or the clinic owner will come along and will call with me, and they'll blame the front desk for everything. And I once had this, one of my first ever clients, had this situation, and I said, they happen to be in Ireland, same as I am, and I said to them, why don't you send her down to me for a day and I'll train her for you? So, and we don't do that anymore, but so they did, they sent her down to us. And my reception team basically trained her for the day. And they came to me at lunchtime, my reception team, and said, this girl, is she just after joining them? And I said, no, she's working for them for 2 years. She didn't know anything about the difference between one type of appointment and another type of appointment. And really, what it all came down to is that the clinic owners hadn't put the effort or time into training her. They basically said, here's a phone, there's a diary, put people in there. And really, what you want as a clinic owner is you don't want that situation. What you want is a front desk that is on top of their game, that is great at doing a few things in particular. Answering the phone. It seems pretty simple, but answering the phone all of the time because you work so hard to make that phone ring, it's important that it's answered. They need to be really good at getting patients to book appointments and to rebook appointments. So people book appointments through the phone and people are coming back out to rebook appointments and not cancel. And they need to be really good and effective in collection of invoices because if they have to be able to get the money off the patient. And lastly, you want them to contribute to a great culture because too often you have a clinic owner who is almost afraid of their front desk or has a right battle axe on the front desk. And as a result, the culture is brought down. You don't want that. So you want someone who's good at all those jobs and it's still great to have around. Now, there's 3 points I'd make about this. Your front desk, just as much as your clinical team, needs you to lead them. They need you to take charge and not just abdicate their job. Because otherwise, what will end up happening is you'll end up having clinical or front desk teams that are ineffective, like the guys I mentioned earlier, through no fault of their own, but nobody was leading this receptionist. The second point is the time and effort that you put into your front desk will affect every single patient that they meet. Every single patient. So if you have 4 clinicians working for you and you just train one of those clinicians, only 25% of the patients will be affected. Whereas if you train your front desk team, every single patient, 100% of patients, even the patients who don't book in because she's dealing with the phone calls, he's dealing with the phone calls. So the time and effort you put in is exponentially returned to you. What you want to do when you're training your any team members, but in particular when you're training your front desk, is you number one want to make some goals on what you're trying to achieve. You number two want to systemize what they're going to do so that they do the same thing all of the time the way you want it to. You number three want to train them on that system and explain to them what the goals are. And then once you've done that, number four is you need to monitor their performance. Once you've monitored their performance, you number five then to give them some feedback on their performance, positive, negative, neutral, whatever it happens to be. And number five, you want to improve. So you just repeat, repeat, repeat. And by doing that, what happens is you end up with a better front desk, you end up with better performance, and you end up with a significantly better business for you. And you, as the clinic owner, will have to spend less time firefighting issues that arise in the clinic. Why? Because your front desk handles it for you. So to recap, your front desk performance cannot be just left to chance as it is unfortunately done in the vast majority of the clinics. You need to design how you want your front desk to perform and you need to put the time and the effort into making that happen and you will reap the benefits of that. Now, this is a crucial part of any business, and this is something that we spend a lot of time, a lot of effort, and we have a lot of assets on helping our clients, clinic owners like you, to achieve this and to make sure their front desk is optimized. If this is something you think you need some help with, this is just a tiny part of what we do, then you need to take that next step, and that is book that 5 to 10 minute triage call with one of my team, where we'll have a chat on the phone. We'll see, do we think we're a good fit? If we think we can help you, if we can, we'll talk options. If we think we're not the right fit or we can't help you, we won't just tell you go away. We will point you in the right direction of who we think you will end up, who can help you, because we're not that type of place. We're not going to take you on if we don't think we can help you, but we want to make sure that there is somewhere out there that can be the right fit for you. If we think you are the right fit, we'll talk next options. So until next time, focus on your front desk. This is Lorcan O'Donnell, Health Business Mentor, signing out.